blocks. The repairs to the Veterans Memorial Life Bridge are finished, and now boat traffic is able to move freely along the Fox River. Let's get a quick check on our weather now with NBC26 meteorologist Gino Recchia. And Gino, I understand we could be in for some thunderstorms soon in our area.
That's right, Nina, and those thunderstorms are still way out to the west. We dealt with a little cloudy skies and some rain showers this morning, but it's been quiet here since then. The area of discussion and focus is off towards near Wyoming, where we're anticipating a cluster of thunderstorms to develop overnight tonight and then track all the way into our neck of the woods by tomorrow afternoon. Now, how they hold up remains a question, and could we see an additional round of storms? We're going to be breaking it into more details coming up in the main forecast.
Thank you. To a developing story now out of Racine County. A gunman shot and killed a young man filling up his car with gas in Caledonia this morning, then shot an undercover officer at a different gas station a few miles away. Katie Crowther from our sister station has the latest on the investigation.
The first 911 calls came from this Pilot Travel Center gas station just off 94 on Highway K around 7:30 this morning during the busy morning rush.
A 32-year-old white male from Heartland approached a 22-year-old white male from Elkhorn who was simply putting gas in his car and was viciously executed.
Racine County Sheriff Christopher Schmaling says after the suspect killed the 22-year-old, he shot at another person as they were driving through the parking lot. Luckily, that person was not hit. The suspect then sped away, heading east on Highway K. He made it about 3 miles before going on another shooting spree at the mobile gas station at highways K and H.
Unbeknownst to the suspect, there was an undercover investigator with 21 years of experience with the Racine Sheriff's Office and was just beginning his shift and putting gas into his unmarked squad car. The suspect quickly approached the investigator with a gun drawn and began to shoot at him at a close distance. The investigator and the suspect both exchanged gunfire.
The suspect died from his injuries. The undercover officer is being treated at Ascension Hospital in Racine. The Department of Criminal Investigation is now investigating. Sheriff Schmaling said he talked with the officer who was shot. He is alert and conscious at the hospital. The sheriff, though, not revealing the identity of the suspect or the 22-year-old from Elkhorn who was shot and killed at this Pilot gas station. Reporting in Racine County, Katie Crowther, TMJ4 News.
Katie, thank you. Some good news on the fight against COVID-19. ThedaCare is making it easier for people to get vaccinated against the virus. While already offering doses at 3 designated vaccine clinics, ThedaCare will begin offering shots at primary care clinics in Appleton, Neenah, and Darboy by next Monday. And they're working to have vaccines available at all primary care clinics by early August. In other news we're following this evening, a former Packers lineman who once helped bring a Super Bowl to Titletown is back in Titletown to help with something else. NBC26's Ben Boken joins us live with more on that. And Ben, what's going on in Green Bay tonight?
Yeah, Nina, former offensive tackle Earl Dotson was a big part of Green Bay's Super Bowl championship victory back in 1997. But tonight he's back in Green Bay and he aims to help out an old friend here at Prohibition right behind me, downtown.
Green Bay can always be my second home, you know. I enjoy coming back here. It's part of me.
All the way from Texas, a Super Bowl 31 champion is back in Titletown, this time to help a close friend.
He found something that he's passionate about, and I just felt that if I could help, I'll help in any way to help him get to that goal.
To help his companion meet that goal, former Packers offensive tackle Earl Dotson is taking part in a live taping of the locally ran Scotty Sports Show. It's a podcast hosted by a friend he made in Green Bay nearly 20 years ago. Back in February when MD Lovelace had a stroke, Dotson urged him to seek further help.
It's a big credit for why I'm still here today. And why I thought he'd be the perfect first guest for a live show that I could have.
As a Green Bay native, Tuesday night at Prohibition Cigar Lounge will be Lovelace's first podcast in front of an audience. And he says Dotson will calm his nerves.
It's kind of nice to be able to just talk as a friend and not just, hey, Mr. Guy, football, football, football. It's nice to have that interaction of just as far as our friendship goes.
The Scotty Sports Show covers athletics across the state of Wisconsin.
We really want to give the fans an experience that they won't get somewhere else.
Dotson respects his old friend for finding a passion in podcasting, but he says he'll take tonight to catch up with the city that gave him his start.
Our Green Bay fans, you know, like I said, they gave me so much. I like getting to know people. I like getting to know the people that support us.
Tonight's podcast taping starts at 6:30 p.m. at Prohibition, and Dotson will be signing autographs after the show. Live here in downtown Green Bay, Ben Boken, NBC26.
Are you passionate about serving others and helping serve your community? If so, it's time for you to step up and help make a difference. As right now, there are over 70 open board and committee positions available across the Fox Valley region. I'm Valerie Juarez, and coming up tonight on NBC26 at 6 p.m., we'll learn about a site that can help you get connected to different causes you might be passionate about.
Valerie, thank you for that preview for coming up tonight at 6. But still ahead here at 5 tonight, we've got a good reason to get your golf club swinging this weekend. Bring your daughter or granddaughter along too. Plus, it's the flower like no other. Why people are flocking to get a whiff of this gigantic bloom in Milwaukee.
And now your weather with meteorologist Gino Recchia.
Well, so far this severe weather season, it's been relatively a quiet one. We've had 19 severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings, at least for the viewing area, but things could certainly be changing as we head into the day for tomorrow. Started off this morning with a little bit of gloomy skies, some rain showers over the eastern part of the viewing area, but slowly but surely some dry air started to work its way in here, and we did see those blue skies returning by the afternoon. It was a pretty comfortable summer-like day with highs getting up into the upper 70s and the lower 80s. But right now we're in between a couple of weak weather systems. We got this area low pressure off towards the east, and then another weak area low pressure just to our neighboring west, sparking off a few showers and isolated thunderstorms. But the main area low pressure is right here over the central plains. That's getting its act together, and eventually will be tracking up to the east and northeast and providing us with some showers and thunderstorms, some of which will likely be on the severe side. Right now, a lot of moisture moving across the Rockies right now, with several showers and isolated thunderstorms beginning to develop across that area. There is an enhanced risk for severe weather over parts of the northern plains, and that risk will be shifting eastward. Right now, no warnings, no watches just yet, but it looks like the act of the storms will start to get itself together later on tonight. You see, as we get into the overnight and by tomorrow morning, the thunderstorms do develop and move across South Dakota, and then they'll start to quickly race eastward as they get into our neck of the woods. And it looks like we could be dealing with two lines of storms, one between about 2 to 5 o'clock, and then another line later tomorrow night as we get into well after sunset, between about 9, 10 o'clock till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning hours, and additional showers and storms will push through our area and could certainly cause some gusty winds, hail, and even potentially a small tornado threat. The enhanced risk of severe weather has been increased since the early update